You think you've planned your retirement. Your state pension lands in your account. Your private pension is locked away untouched. Your savings sit in the bank earning interest. Everything feels sorted. Except it isn't. In the next 18 months, 3 converging changes are going to cost you thousands, and most of them won't feel like changes at all. They'll just feel like a smaller paycheck. A surprise tax bill. A pension that suddenly matters when you're gone. Today, I'm showing you the 3 numbers nobody talks about, and the 3 actions that actually save you money. The hidden tax on your state pension. Here's the thing about your state pension. It's risen every year because of the triple lock. Last year it jumped to £12,547.60. But here's what nobody noticed. Your personal allowance, the amount you can earn tax-free, is frozen at £12,570. That's a gap of £22. 2 decades ago? That gap was £3,000. You didn't ask for a tax rise. No politician announced one. But the system created one anyway. Millions of pensioners are about to hit tax for the first time because they're now over their personal allowance with state pension alone. No extra income needed. And it gets worse. You're generating interest on savings, maybe a little rental income, maybe a small annuity. Each of those pushes you further over that shrinking line. The immediate fix. If you're a couple and one of you earns below the personal allowance while the other pays tax, the marriage allowance transfers £1,260 of unused allowance instantly. That's £252 in your pocket. It takes 5 minutes on gov.uk. An estimated 880,000 couples eligible for this don't claim it. Where your savings are actually costing you, basic rate taxpayers get £1,000 of savings interest tax-free. Sounds generous. Except your state pension already ate most of your personal allowance. So that £1,000 allowance is only protecting maybe £200 of actual interest. Meanwhile, your cash ISA gives you £20,000 of completely tax-free interest. Forever. No tax return. No declarations. Just money growing untouched. If you're holding £30,000 in a regular savings account earning 4% interest instead of a cash ISA, that's roughly £1,200 a year sitting in the taxable income pile. The very pile that pushes you over your personal allowance and into paying tax on your state pension. Transfer your savings into a cash ISA before April 6 each tax year. The allowance resets then, and unused allowance disappears. Don't leave tax-free space on the table. The April 2027 deadline. Nobody's preparing FOR right now. Your pension pot sits outside your estate for inheritance tax. When you die, it passes to your kids largely untouched by IHT. April 6, 2027? That ends. Your unused pension, the money you didn't draw, becomes part of your taxable estate. If you're a couple with £600,000 in pensions and savings, you just crossed the £500,000 IHT threshold. Your children will owe tax. Probably 40% tax on everything over the line. The government estimates 10,500 estates will suddenly face IHT for the first time because of this. But here's the trap. If you panic and empty your pension now to avoid that future IHT bill, you create a massive immediate income tax hit. Large pension withdrawals are taxed as regular income. You could push yourself into 40% higher rate tax right now trying to avoid 40% IHT later. That's often the wrong move. The real action, before April 2027, sit down with actual numbers. How big is your pension? Add it to your house value, your savings, your investments. Compare that to your nil rate band, £325,000 for you alone. Up to £500,000 for couples. If you're actually above that, not guessing, but actually calculating, then talk to a financial advisor about your options. After you know if you're affected, not before. None of these changes require panic. They all reward you for checking your numbers now rather than wondering why your paycheck got smaller or leaving your kids with a surprise tax bill. Your state pension forecast, your ISA allowance, your marriage allowance eligibility, all of it's on gov.uk. Check it. Act on it. That's the whole point.